everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. And I started this layout and realized I'd forgotten to turn the camera on, so pardon me. But what I've done here is I used a background cardstock, which was just a miscellaneous plain thin burgundy colored cardstock, and I chopped a piece of burgundy textured cardstock from Basil in half, and then that striped paper, which is from Minte, the Chocolate Kiss paper number 5, in half as well. And then I had a little bit of this polka dot paper from the Minte Chocolate Kiss. It's paper number 1. So I grabbed that and used my EK Success scallop punch, which is the EK Success embossed dot punch. And I'm going to then have a little break there between the transition. So that's what kind of what you're seeing. So I've got you up to date now. All right, so just getting that on there and getting the photos down. So the photos, this is a layout all about a restaurant that we kind of stumbled on when we were in the St. Michel Boulevard area, and we were getting hungry on our first day in Paris. So we were looking for restaurants in the guidebook, and then we just walked past this one, and it was so cute. And honestly, I always say about this restaurant, it's a French restaurant that I believe was owned by Italians. And I'm not kidding about this. There was a lot of Italian food on the menu, but there was also French food on the menu too. I think they were catering to tourists. You could definitely tell that. But there was a whole family, and I think it was part of their family was eating, like they were having a long Sunday lunch because this happened to be a Sunday. It was just so fantastic. So we had obviously some wine. That's my daughter-in-law in the background. And then some French onion soup. I had a really yummy omelet, but my dessert was espresso and tiramisu. And the tiramisu was really good. It was obviously very homemade. So that's why I said I think that this was partially Italian. But I wanted to get this meal recorded because we had such a fabulous time. The inside of the restaurant was really cute. And they were teasing me because when I greeted, this is our first day in Paris itself, when I greeted them when we walked in, you say hello. That's polite in French. And so I said, bonjour. And he laughed at me and then I said, oh, excuse my bad, French. And then he said, that's okay. It'll get better with wine. So at the very end of the meal, as we were getting ready to leave, he said, so, and I said, bonjour, because they don't say the N really. And he laughed. He said, yep, see, better with wine. So that was also sweet because he taught me something about French. So anyway, let's get back to the layout. I wanted to make sure I got this really fun story documented. I'm playing around with some die cuts here from the Maggie Holmes Parasol Papers collection, which is kind of like a lot of ephemera. And then I have this J'adore and Bon Appetit 3D stickers, sparkle stickers, which came from Paper House. It's a whole collection of French 3D stickers. That Merci card actually had rounded edges, but it was too big anyway because these photos truly are from my cell phone. They aren't 4x6, so I cut those off. And that is from Me and My Big Ideas, I believe. Then I'm using some die cuts here. So the wine bottles up there are, I believe, I can't remember where they're from. I'm trying to remember. I think maybe Cheeky Studio, but maybe not. I don't remember exactly. So then I have this little kind of translucent sticker there, and that's part of that Maggie Holmes paper collection. They have some translucent stickers. So I've got that kind of grounding the bottom right. And then I added some wine bottles. I didn't like all the green in there because I really don't have green in this layout. So I just added 3 separate wine bottles up at the top there. Not the top left of that photo. And then I'm kind of playing around. That's another die cut. And then I grabbed those 2 sort of ticket shaped pieces. Now they're very white right now, but those are actually translucent stickers. That the one on the bottom that I have by the Bon Appetit is actually a translucent die cut. So see, now I took it off and it's much less white than the one on the right. That by the Bon Appetit there, that wine bottle with the glass, and then that cafe sticker right there on the right, top right page there. Those are both from Paper House from their sticker value pack with their stickers about France and Paris, both actually. So I love this. This was one of those really great memories of the trip, that we just had a super relaxed dinner. They were teasing us. They were teaching us how to eat in French, like how to order, and we ordered coffee at the end of the meal, and I forgot that if we just ordered coffee, we would get espresso, which was fine with me, but then we were all a little bit wired, which wasn't the worst thing because we were tired. This had been sort of a long day transitioning from Disneyland into the city and getting all that figured out in the trains and all of that. So it wasn't the worst thing, but so we had that, and after, when they served it to us, I said to my daughter-in-law and my best friend, oh, I forgot, if we want coffee with cream, then we just have to order cafe creme, and it'll come that way. So every so often I would forget, but we were pretty good about getting cafe creme after that. You know, Americans, crazy Americans. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm using these Doodlebug alphabet soup in gold, and I'm just putting down the title, which is Grandmere Louise, which is the name of the restaurant. And if you're in that neighborhood, I would just recommend it just for the experience. They definitely cater to tourists, but obviously, like I said, I think their family was eating there as well too. So, you know, you have the opportunity to get some really great Italian food if that's what you're in the mood for. Or just enjoy it. Before I forget to do something. You don't see this, but on right at the top of my mat there, I have some Studio Calico gold chipboard hearts that I forgot to put on. I'm adding the corks in, by the way, which are also miscellaneous. But I added them in. You'll see them in each of the clusters in the still shot, which is coming up right now. There they are. All right, everybody. I hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.